Hey, hey, hey. Niece, hey, boo. Hey, Blazing, up in the house, loving my hair. Hey, boo. Hey, Solar Sun. Question mark, thank you. I'm on Beagle at the same time, y'all. I'm home from the doctor's with my son. So I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup, y'all. And hi Carmen, when do you usually start broadcasting? I haven't yet. I don't really have a scheduled time. But I would say usually, if we're talking about usually, it's in the morning. This is unusual because I'm usually at work at this time. Hey, up in the house, what's going on? You still at work? Okay, babe. Okay, I hope work is going well. We're gonna talk about some YouTube stuff. So the people on Bigo, let me just tell y'all, like, I'm on YouTube for the most part, and I don't know if you're familiar with YouTube, but I'm gonna do my makeup while we talk about what's going on YouTube, because there's some stuff going on. There's like conversations going on about, you know, people being fake and oh my god, hold on one second, Sharon. Hello? Huh?
The most common side effects of like what I took was diarrhea, headaches, or changes in your circulation. So like it's common to be nauseous and stuff.
Okay.
And you know I don't know too much information, but I got diarrhea right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, my son ain't feeling good. My son is not feeling good. So anyway, hey Miss TR, I'm on mute. Oh, you telling me to mute? My bad. Hey RT, how you doing, babe? I know I got a problem with that mute button, don't I? Like, Jesus. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a little bit of makeup. I don't even think I'm really leaving back out the house, but I just feel like doing some. I really just want some lashes on and stuff, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of makeup. I really need to go out to Target, so I might just go run it, make that run, go do that, and drop the stuff off at my daughter's. So we see, we shall see. But yeah, there's like talk about people being fake. There's talk about you know, there's like this thing on YouTube where there's like these different cliques, right? You know, you pretty much see the same people around each other all the time, you know, supporting each other's channels and things like that. And which I don't see nothing wrong with that. Hey, naturally, hey, boo. Let me just put my mirror up just a little bit so I can. There we go. So it's kind of like you kind of see like that. It's a very strong line of division. I already have skincare on my face, y'all, so that's why I'm just putting on primer. We're just going straight in with the primer, and we're going in with the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So, you know, I mean, the thing about it is, you know, Olivia's been strong in the streets lately talking about stuff. 7 Stars has been in the streets, you know, giving her 2 cents on what she's seeing going on. And at the end of the day, everybody is welcome to have their opinion about what the hell they see going on with whoever and whatever they see, right? We always say that. Like, don't we always come back to this? We always come back to, thank you, thank y'all. We always come back to the conversation of people going where they want to go, supporting who they want to support, you know, sharing their opinion. You know, hey Duchess, hey Hazel. Okay, babe, thank you, naturally. It gets boring for folks who are not clicked up though. It does. It does. Thank you. And let me just say too that it does, right? Because it's like you hold on, y'all. I'm completing the host. Golden Bean Mission. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all. For those of you just coming in on YouTube, I am on Bigo at the same time, so I'll be addressing like both chats when I need to. But it does get boring for the people who aren't clicked up. I agree, because it almost seems like you're very limited as far as like the interactions that you have. Hey, Dolly Boo. But I just want to speak about me specifically. I really just want to have a conversation about me specifically, and who I support on here and where I'm usually at, you know. And what I will say is that has changed over time. It has definitely, you know, you'll see me here and then you don't see me there no more. You know, now I'm over here. And it does get very cliquish, and it does get, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, you feel limited as far as like who you support, who you interact with, and that sort of thing. Um, the thing for me specifically, I would say that I just really feel like the circle just gets smaller and smaller at some point, because it used to be a point where I would be all different types of places, you know. Not so much, it wasn't so cliquish. It was like, you know, wherever, whoever I see live and, you know, I enjoy them, I would be there. I would support whoever, you know. Um, you know, and then things happen or you see some shit or whatever the hell, and then that's one more place that you don't go. Um, or let me talk about me. That's one more place that I don't go. You know, so hey Asante. Um, you know, and it gets boring, because it's like, you know, not saying the people that I support are boring. Hey Soap, how you doing, babe? But um it's just like, you know, the same people all the time, you know. And then if we're having pretty much the same conversations, that's even more so fucked up, because it's like we talking about the same shit with the same people, like, you know, what's up, you know. Hey Veronica Boo. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the video. She's a doll. Um, so yeah, you guys. So as far as me being fake, let me just talk about me being fake. It's not about being fake. It's the fact that, you know, the circles, my circle, let me just talk about me. My circle is getting smaller as far as who I support, who I choose to support. So you will see me pretty much the same places all the time. I'm pretty much only going to be, it's going to be Blazing, Brianna, Duchess, or James. That's pretty much where you're going to see me at as far as the chat. You know, sometimes I'm gonna hit up, well, Lady Nika, you know, Blessed, and it kind of seems like it's the same people, or the, you know, the same people who support each other. But the thing about it is, and there's other people too, like if I see them live, of course, you know, I will support them too. There's a few others, but the thing about it is, it's not on purpose. It's like, it's like, you know, you used to support people, and, you know, because of certain things that have went down, you know, you just go places and you no longer feel comfortable. I mean, it's just as simple as that, you know. Either or, um if outside of feeling comfortable, you don't, you gotta, maybe you just see an issue with them, you know. There's nothing fake about me. Like, I'm the same damn person. It's just of who I choose to support at the time. That's what changes with me, is the people that I support. And it's not even so much the people that I support as much as it is just that instead of you seeing me multiple different places, you're probably seeing me the same places all the time, if you're seeing me at all, you know. and and that's just because, like I said, like, you know, either something happens and then you're forced to choose, you know, you're forced to make a choice. Like, it's like you're not allowed to support this person and then support that one. You know, there's people who support me and support people that I don't fuck with. But guess what? I'm gonna try my best not to make them feel uncomfortable, you know. And if I am speaking on somebody that they support and I don't, you know, and I don't have any dealings with, you know, I understand how it can be uncomfortable to be in a chat where people are, or things are getting discussed and you have a difference of opinion, or they're talking about a person that you support, so you choose to not be there, you know. Or you choose not to drop down, or whatever the case might be. You know, it happens as often as it happens anywhere else. um well, okay, so nobody called me fake specific. Well, let me say this. And it really ain't important like who it was, like in a chat, like where I saw a person, and it was like a troll name or whatever, like they had typed, you know, basically like, I support the people that are popular at the moment. And what I think they are, you know, talking about Brianna. And because it was in Brianna's chat. The thing about it is, I mean, I'm sorry, it wasn't in Brianna's chat. I'm sorry. It was in Olivia's chat. And she was talking about Olivia and my name came up. It was Ask April just goes wherever and or supports who's popular at the time. She's only over there because she supports who's popular at the time, is what the actual statement was. And the thing about it is, like, actually, I've been in Brianna's chat before she was really growing like that. Like, she has been on a steady growth since I had realized who she was. You know, I came across Brianna. I was playing a video of hers, and you know, she wasn't happy about me playing the clip of her video. We had some words back and forth, but up until then, I didn't even really know who Brianna was or about her. I mean, I knew who she was, like as far as BS's chat, but as far as her having her own channel and what she did and all of that stuff, I had no idea. But let me just say, like, once we had started having words back and forth, and some of my own supporters, you know, basically was saying that she was cool and, you know, she was, you know, nice and stuff like that. I went over there and I started checking her out, and I'm like, oh yeah, she cool, you know, or whatever. You know, we had a bad, we didn't necessarily start off the best way, but she seemed to be a cool person. So I would be over there in her bushes every now and then. And then she ended up having the situation with, she was with Sprint, I think, whoever her phone company was at the time. It was Sprint, because I was trying to give her some information on, you know, how to deal with it, especially going further. And, you know, she had a situation where they had took, you know, a bulk of money out of her account. And, you know, it was not that great of a situation for her. And I had dropped down to try to give her some information on, you know, how to deal with it. And she didn't seem to have an issue with me dropping down. You know, she had said thank you. So from then on, I had been, you know, I would drop down in her chat every now and then, you know. So it's funny how people, you know, they notice you only at certain times. So my question is, are you only noticing I'm there because you're just now getting there? Because that was also said about Fi Babe. Not knowing that I had been watching Fi Babe. I had been watching Fi Babe. Everybody talks about her coffee in the morning lives or whatever. That's when they enjoyed her. That's when I was watching her. I was new to YouTube at the time, so dropping down in the chats and all of that kind of stuff, interacting with people. No, you're not going to see me doing that too much back then, but I was definitely watching her and supporting her. But then all of a sudden, when other people notice you're there, that's when it seems like it counts. And it's like, no, I've been here. I've been here. Okay, just because you're just now noticing doesn't make a damn difference. So I don't know, y'all. As far as like, I'm not a fake person, and I'm not supporting anybody because of what they got and what they don't got. Because what I know about social media, period, YouTube, anything that has to do with numbers, everybody gets their turn. People have their moment, and then it goes. Some last longer than the other, some takes longer than the other. And that's just the way it is. And that's anywhere. I don't care where you're engaging at, but you'll have your moment. And the thing about it is doing the most that you can with it at the time that you have it at your fingertips. Hopefully you're just ready for that moment and you're able to do the best that you can with it while you can, because everybody has a turn. And I'm happy for anybody getting what they want out of this thing and growing, because it's good to see that it's paying off. People are doing work on here. People have goals. People have things that they are trying to do and turn this thing into. So anybody, whether if I am a supporter of theirs or not, anybody that is out here doing the work, of course I want them to get what they want to get out of it. I don't have no hate for nobody. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to stunt anybody's growth or anything like that. I don't want to see anybody doing bad. None of that shit. I want everybody to get what they're trying to get out of this thing, whether if there's somebody that I like or not. And I've always said that. So I don't understand why it's something different now. I didn't know people paid you to go where they wanted you to. Shit. Now, if they start paying now, I might have to. No, I'm just playing. Don't tell me they paying now, damn it. But nah, no, ain't nobody paying nobody to do shit. They just want to control your moves. And they want to control it. And the thing about it is, some of the people that have the issue, like, it's not your channel, it's not your chat. Like, so a lot of times it's the supporters that will make it hard to support a certain content creator. And I've even had that happen over here. I've had it happen where I've had people who were a part of my channel, and they made people not want to come over here. So I get it, because it's happened over here. So sometimes it's not even the content creator themselves. It's a supporter in the chat that has a disdain for a specific person, and they just make it hard for that person to go over there and support. Now, to that, I would just say, fuck them. It's not their channel. They don't have no right to say who should be over there. If the content creator doesn't have a problem or they enjoy your support, then that's all you should be worried about. But at the same time, it can be uncomfortable for people that are just there to have a good time, and they gotta, kind of move around this person that's trolling them. So, 'cause, 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 ' Oh, thank you, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm getting gifts, y'all. Hey, I'm getting gifts on Bigo. Hey, hey. Ooh, and I got my smoothie, y'all. You said that Mona called me fake. Not last night, but she has before. Not that I know of. Oh my God, y'all. Let's talk about Mona. Mona's ass. Now, when you see, here's the thing. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought her up, because if we talking about who's where because it's popular, that's the whole reason why she was there. Like, when the fuck is Mona somewhere? Mona is only over there. She was only over there because that's been the talk of these guys that come over and, basically, they supported Brianna's chat, starting off with Gotti, and then from Gotti, other guys had came over there, and now they actually come over, they support, they come up on the panel, they talk their shit, whatever. And so now you got Mona, who just basically, she got to be wherever somebody else is at. Man, this bitch was over there. She was over there being heard. You talking about fake, girl. Talking about how she don't talk about people's obesity. Number one, you got the nerve to call somebody obese. You didn't have weight loss surgery and you got the nerve to call somebody obese. Like, you cannot. The fuck? How you gonna call somebody obese? And you ain't even mother, and you went and got your weight taken off of you medically. And then you still ain't the skinniest chicken in the bunch. Okay? You still over there with a little weight on you. You ain't no skinny bitch. You ain't no, like, your body is just banging type of bitch. Like, the fuck? You got your motherfucking nerve. You killing me with that bullshit. You go and get your shit taken off of you medically, and then you want to talk about somebody else who chooses to live with their self the way that they are. Like, get the fuck on somewhere. Everybody's choice is their motherfucking choice, period. Like, people should be allowed to do what they do to make them happy as far as their appearance goes. And then you got somebody like her calling somebody obese. And then she want to sit up there and talk and say how she doesn't call people obese. Girl, yes, you did. What happened to the Michelin Man comments? And then she's talking about, oh, but you was coming for me. I just let her have it because it really wasn't about me and Mona. So I'm just like, whatever. Talking about I came for her, this, that, and the third. That's the thing right there. Like, girl, because I chose to speak on things that was out here about you on YouTube, you motherfucking right. Like, the fuck? Girl, you came over on your channel, you talked about plenty of shit that you seen going on YouTube. It's okay for you to do it, but you don't like when it's done to you. What do you mean I came for you? I was coming for your character and this, that, and the third, or whatever. I was speaking about things that were put out about you on YouTube. Okay, so if you didn't do it, it wouldn't have been out here, and it wouldn't have been nothing for nobody to fucking talk about. Point blank, period. How am I coming for your character? You are the one who was out here constantly always trying to run a scam or some type of scheme for somebody to give you some motherfucking money. We still don't know what happened with the damn wheelchair. Right, fake suicide, all of that shit. Like, girl, you didn't had every scam that it is to have, be a part of out here, and you sitting up here talking about somebody came for you. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Girl. Even though her and Kimmy, they ended it last night with being cool, but still, Kimmy said, right, like, girl, like, you tried to kill yourself and still wasn't wasn't successful at that. You couldn't even kill yourself, right? And you want to sit up here and make these motherfucking comments. And the thing was, it was so odd because she's up there, she's trying to get some type of understanding. She's so-called the brain, right? Why is the brain up there talking about, but hold on, but I have to think. The brain gotta think? Ooh. The brain usually knows, right? The brain, she knows all and everything. So what you gotta think about? There's not enough information. I don't understand. Stats was right. The dude Stats that came up there and was telling her, like, you on the outside looking in, stay the fuck on the outside looking in, like, bitch. Like, who the fuck are you? We don't, number one, we don't owe you no motherfucking explanation. You wasn't around for whatever happened. And you coming up here asking all these motherfucking questions about why something is going on between somebody. Go do the motherfucking history. We gave you a whatever explanation we gonna give you, but really we don't owe you shit. Don't nobody owe you a motherfucking thing. If you so cool with Gotti, then why don't you just go ask him what was happening? Why are you sitting up here asking these men about a situation they got going on with somebody that you don't have nothing to deal with, nothing to do with? And then she's talking about men coming for women, this, that, and the third. Nobody came for her. She's the one started calling them bitch ass niggas and you know, demeaning their intelligence and talking about how they speak and how they need to, you know, ask the question and all this, that, and the third. And it's like, girl, number one, nobody needs to even answer none of your motherfucking questions. We doing you a favor by even giving you the courtesy of letting you ask us something. So let's start there. Hey, brown sugar boo. You know what I'm saying? You coming in, you asking about something that don't got shit to do with you. We giving you the courtesy of, we giving you the motherfucking courtesy to answer your questions, and then you talking about, you know, you just want to go deeper, deeper, deeper. Nobody even gives a fuck. Nobody, you know, we gave you the answers that we giving you. That's that and the third. That's it. Like, whatever you don't understand, you might need to go watch the videos. You might need to go ask your boy. You might need to go do whatever the fuck, something else outside of harass these men about something that you ain't got shit to do with. Because that's the bottom line, is you ain't got shit to do with it. So what the fuck do we have to keep on asking your damn answering your questions for? While being insulted at the same motherfucking time, because she was damn sure insulting them at the same motherfucking time. Hey, Lady T. Because she's trying to weasel her way back. Exactly. Thank you, Duchess. Exactly. So when we talking about somebody trying to be somewhere that's popular at the time, somebody that's trying to be seen, that's that bitch. That's that bitch, okay? That bitch is the one that's trying to be seen and get people to come over there to her dry ass motherfucking channel and all of that shit. And then motherfucking who is it? Nicole Reloaded gonna bring her slower, smart, dumb ass up there. That shit was weird as fuck. She gonna come up there and trying to be sarcastic and, you know, like that, talking about, I was coming up here for something else, but you know, my sister's up here and it seems like people got questions. Girl, you wasn't coming up here for nothing but what you up here for, and that's to ride Mona's dick like you always do. That's what the fuck you came up there for, okay? You came up there to ride her dick. Flat out, period. It ain't had shit to do with nothing else. Talking about what you just came up there for. Girl, gone. You came up there to ride her dick. Thought you was about to put in your little 2 cents on whatever Kimmy was saying and what was between Kimmy and Mona. And that shit got shut the fuck down. Like, girl, you weird as fuck. You be having all these motherfucking, I mean, it was just not funny. It just wasn't funny. Hey, EJ. Thank you. Thank you, EJ. We just talking about Mona trying to weasel her way back in and talking about, you know, these conversations about, you know, people supporting who they want and, you know, same old, same old. Same old, same old. I hate when my brows just ain't doing what I want them to do. But that's only when they're not cleaned up exactly how I need them to be. But yeah, so Mona, she trying to get somebody to notice that she's still alive. Nobody gives a fuck. It's just like, girl, like, I don't know, y'all. This brow is like irritating the fuck out of me. Okay, Tanya, hey boo. Yeah, she wouldn't kick her out. Yeah, the resurrected seasoning, yes. And that be her. Girl, she just won't let go. She just won't let go. She just constantly just popping up wherever she can be seen. If she can pop up wherever she can be seen, she happy. So I guess she was on, basically Mona was on 7 Stars channel earlier that day. And you know, 7 Stars she was talking about Kimmy because they got an issue. So Mona was on 7 Stars channel, and you know, she was asked about by 7 Stars, she was asked about how Kimmy looked and all that kind of stuff. And Mona, really not knowing who Kimmy was, you know, she answered however she answered. And so then Brianna has a live, supposed to be talking about Gotti, and Mona comes up, you know, supposedly to get an understanding about Gotti. But I just think all of that was bullshit. Honestly, I think Mona had the purpose of addressing Kimmy. I really do. I really think she came up there not for what was actually being talked about, but for the purpose of addressing Kimmy. But then again, I wasn't there for the very beginning of the live, so that's a very broad statement for me not to be there at the beginning of when she first got there. Or it's a bold statement, I should say, for me to be making without knowing for sure. But that's just what I think, because Mona's very calculated, and anything that she does it for a purpose. And the purpose is for her to get recognition. And so that's what I'm thinking. Jennifer, hey boo. Yay. Okay, babe. Thank you, Lady T. Hey, Chanel boo. Been checking you out. Thank you, EJ. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Shayne, hey boo. I'm good, hon. How's your day going? So yeah, that's just what I think. I think that she really didn't come up there giving, really caring about what the actual topic was. I think she was coming up there to address her from the live that she was on before. But that's just me. I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna leave those damn eyebrows alone. But have me dying with the sage, the damn lighter. Cause it was like, we need to calm this down, okay? Like, we need to calm this down. Y'all have my little lighter, like, girl, they was just, and it's so funny too. Let me just say, it's so funny, and this is why we always talk about. This is why you don't be jumping in people's shit, right? Because after they do all that motherfucking arguing and shit, then what? What happened after that? They come to a resolution at the end. Right. And did we ever get the answer to that though? I don't think we ever got the answer to that. Now Liz, they was talking about Mona, because I wasn't looking at the chat, y'all. I was not in the chat at all. But right, Lady T. I wasn't in the chat at all, but when she was like, wait, who is looking dead up here? I'm like, girl, I'm weak as hell. I am weak as hell. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. We was at Brianna Simone. You still left being mad. Oh my goodness, I had sure enough got down because I was like, and then I'm down there in the chat and they getting off because they was all about to get off, and then they was coming to a resolution anyway. So I was like, fuck it, let me just get down because whatever. I was just over it. The playback, and she's like, oh, there's another sigh, and I'm just like, girl, shut up. Like, you really like dragging this. You really dragging it. And so anyway, so she talking about, did I address that thing with Ask April? Did I address that with, I'm like, girl, you just want to, girl, no. If you didn't address it, girl, it's over with, okay? It's over with now. Come on, did I address that with Ask April? Girl, we done. We done. You know good and damn well you gave a whole damn explanation. Like, girl, what is you on? Blazing Casper for sure is a fraud. Half dead bitch. I'm trying to tell you, yes. That bitch ain't got no interest in shit over here other than, listen, she sees that there is new subscribers, or even if it's not new people, she sees new names. That's all it is. So she just feels like this is an opportunity for her to, you know, come back out, people know who she is, and come over there to her raggedy ass channel. That's all it's about. That bitch ain't trying to support nobody, none of that shit, none of that. Okay? She ain't trying to do none of that. She's trying to build that channel back up. That shit didn't work when she was buying subscribers and buying views and shit, and showing she got 10,000 in her chat and shit. That shit didn't work, so now she's trying something else. Y'all remember when her and Nicole Reloaded came out with that, some type of theory, and then they was trying to get people to hand over the rights to their channel so they can do like some type of experiment with buying subs and views and shit? Like, is y'all motherfucking crazy? Like, honestly, like, how dumb do y'all think people are? You must think they as dumb as you. But that just shows you how people will play around with your intelligence. That's what the fuck that shows. Like, they really be going around here thinking people are dumb as hell. But ain't nobody stupid. Who the fuck gonna give you the rights to their motherfucking channel for a damn experiment? Not knowing if that shit gonna get shut down or not. Girl, bye. Round two, us in there for another 10 hours. Girl, yes, Monita, like, the fuck? Remember when she tried to convince everybody she had 200K subs? Girl. And you know what's so funny is all this time later, she still don't got them now. Like, we another 2 years past and you still ain't got them. Just another 5 babes over there lying and shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Do you know that? Like, do you realize that nobody really gives a fuck how many subscribers you have? Nobody cares. Just you. Nobody cares but you, girl. Y'all, this is something different. Y'all know I don't play in color too much, so we're gonna try a little something different. But yeah, she is a whole hot ass mess. 11.2K, and I wouldn't be surprised if all of those were purchased. Exactly. Especially with the fact that they just, you know, it was just recently, you know, what? It ain't been a year, maybe 6 months is when they was doing that buying the subs thing. So I wouldn't doubt it if they was all purchased. And if that's all she got, she need to be ashamed of her motherfucking self. You girl, you had a whole interview with Cardi B, like Cardi B in her prime, and that's all the fuck you got? Is he 11,000? Oh shit, cornbread. Baby, Black Rock was dragging. Black Rock had me weak as fuck, okay? Black Black Rock is something else, okay? He was like, what? I don't even know what the fuck he said. He had me weak as fuck though. He was just asking the simplest. He was so calm, just asking the simplest ass questions. Like, so and then that was crazy though. Like, I really thought she had lost her shit when he was asking her who did she know first, Gotti or who was it, Gotti or Stats? He was he was just asking a simple question, and she was like, "What do you mean?" And then, well, it's the way you asking your question. It's your grammar. It's your grammar, babe. It's your grammar. Bitch, I just asked you who you knew first. Like, how the fuck? And then, no, what do you mean? No, I know I'm on YouTube. Like, all that dumbass shit. Like, bitch, we not going into all of that. I was down in that chat like, girl, I'm on that more degrees than viewers. Stop. That shit's good. Oh my God. I'm like, girl, if you don't quit with the motherfucking games, girl. But that's all she about is games. Like, she up there straight playing. You got to be careful with that orangey or reds up underneath, because you will start looking, you will look sick. Like right now, you will look like you got a whole cold or you got the flu or some damn shit. Baby, he was rocking her wig and was so smooth with it. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. That shit was funny. Now he had me weak. I was like, okay then. Please get her. Please shut her down. But you know what? She ain't used to, she's so used to feeling like she's smarter than everybody and she's the one, you know, that can get over everybody with just simple dialogue. She wasn't ready for that. Like, she really feels like she is so much smarter than everybody. So she ain't used to nobody just coming back at her. And he was just, it was just simple shit. And I was like, the brain? Like, girl, really? Girl, I'm down here feeling bad for you, and you know I don't fuck with you. Had me down there feeling bad. I'm in the chat like, damn, girl, you slipping. You was slipping. People that insult my intelligence with obvious lies irk the hell out of me. Man, because it's like they really just lying in your face. Just lying in your motherfucking face. And it's like, bitch, like, you really don't think I know no motherfucking better? The fuck? Like, you really just gonna sit here and act like, but you know what? That comes from people telling the lies so much that they truly believe that shit. Like, even that story that she didn't told that story so motherfucking much that she truly, she halfway probably believe it by now. She done told that story so motherfucking much, girl. I promise you, like, I'm always wild with the mascara. I always hit something. I can't never put mascara on and just be clean with it. I don't even know what I'm doing because I don't even need all this. I just needed a little bit, something light. Until I go get my lashes. Then Gotti, yes, Gotti showed back up. Now Gotti, he played too motherfucking much. He showed back up talking about now, y'all still up here talking about me. So, dude, if you were not available to come to a conversation where people are trying to give you a chance to, you know, for you to clear your name, just go in some motherfucking where. Like you had all motherfucking day. Is this brown? I want a brown. Yes. Yes, yes. I hope this is. Oh, I'm scared to open it. Oh yeah, I think it's liquid. Okay. But this live been up all these motherfucking hours. You ain't want to come over here and talk, and now at the end you want to come over here and say some shit. But that's probably because old dude was didn't he had somebody up there that was like that had ended up coming up there that he was a supporter of his. What's his name? Roski. Oh yes. Oh yes. I got a brown liquid liner. Oh my god, I didn't even know I had this, y'all. Yes. Well, I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Hmm. Hey, Crab Girl. Thank you. Thank you so much. Both of them were terrible. Man. Hey, Shantae Boo. Gotti is a female. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's that disrespectful dude. Yes. Disrespectful as fuck. Like, Gotti gives no fucks, honestly. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with dude. You know, and honestly, like I always tried to be cool with him because like he started coming in my chat like very early on. He was coming over here like every now and then you know he followed me on Instagram and would send me his little you know links to his videos and stuff, and then he would you know he'll like, oh, and then I came in his chat one time and he made me a moderator, but he make everybody a moderator, so that ain't nothing special. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, dude, cool or whatever. But then I'm like, oh, he crazy. I don't know if he cool. He ain't cool for real. He is nuts. Nuts. So yeah, I'm like, oh, he clowning for real. Clowning. Y'all, let me go grab my lashes. I'll be right back. They right downstairs because I want to wear them big lashes. And they are downstairs. And in the meantime, I'm gonna plug y'all in. So give me just a second. Give me just a second, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, 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 hey. Right, that's not of the tweezers. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's it. All right, y'all. Be back. All right, y'all. Let me see where we at. Are we still on? Okay, we got, yeah. Okay, we got enough percentage. I'm gonna need this longer cord. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh. Okay, y'all. Hey, Red Rose. How you doing, boo? Uh-oh. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, shit. Yeah, bitch. No. What's that? Where is it not? There we go. There we go. Hey, pretty Kimmy. Hey, boo. There we go. Okay, y'all. So yeah, y'all. So Mona Raggedy ass, she was just up there cloud chasing as usual, trying to be seen, trying to get somebody to know that she was back alive. She done dug herself out her grave, and here she go. Like, bitch. Like, that bitch was sounding dumb. No, like she was sounding like she was just confused, okay? Like when Black Rock was asking her them little simple ass questions, she was like She's like, hold on. I have to think. Like, bitch, not the brain. The brain gotta stop and think about something. I'm good, Red Rose Boo. I hope all is well, hun. I'm like, this bitch. And then to go back through that replay, I'm like, bitch, I wasn't even here for the whole live. And I came, because once they started doing the replay, I got to see like where I came in at the conversation, as far as like when I first clicked on. And so I had got there like right, like I didn't hear it when Stats was on. So I came like right after he must have got off. But I'm like, he didn't say shit wrong. And he didn't come to, all he was telling her was, bitch, like, you asking a whole bunch of questions about some shit that you ain't even got shit to do with, number one. Number two, we trying to be courteous and give you some information, but bitch, we don't owe you shit. And if you ain't happy with what we giving you, bitch, you might just have to move around. Like, period. Like, don't nobody owe you no motherfucking explanation. So to me, he didn't say nothing wrong. He didn't even really like dog her like that or nothing. She the one started calling them names and shit. When you listen to the replay, and then she want to replay it back, talking about somebody shaded her, all this, that, and girl, please. I stand by, and I'm gonna go listen to all the 7 Stars replay, but I stand by that she came over there for Pretty Kimmy. I think she came over there for Pretty Kimmy, and because the men and all of that stuff, and she just want to be somewhere where all new people is all at, stuff like that or whatever, so somebody can see her raggedy ass. But I think that she came over there specifically because of her coming from 7 Stars Live and trying to see what's going on. That's what I think. So she didn't even give a fuck about what was really going on with a Gotti and all of that shit or whatever. Her whole thing was to have that interaction. Just for, I mean, it's cool it ended up how it ended up, but she a fake ass bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That bitch is still the same. That bitch is still the motherfucking same. Like, just a still ass bitch. You know? April, when are you doing your February based unboxing? I haven't gotten mine yet, Shantae. But I think I haven't gotten mine because I was re-signing up. So I think that I just hadn't gotten mine yet because it wasn't like already in rotation. So I probably won't get mine to the end of the month, huh? But as soon as I get it, I'm gonna do it. Yep, but 7 should have told her that she was gonna get cussed out. No, 7 was in the chat saying that you started it. Cause when I had got down at the end, 7 was in the chat. Like I told y'all, she's starting stuff. She the one started it. Some shit like that. Like whatever she typed, but basically like you the one started it. I'm like, how? How? Because this is supposed to be all based on an assumption of what somebody is thinking, somebody is shading them about or whatever, but fact is fact and assumption is assumption. And see, that's how people get fucked up. You making moves based on what you think instead of what you know. You know what I'm saying? People get fucked up in real life for that shit. Like if you don't know nothing for sure, then just sit the fuck back. But she just had to make a move, and I feel like it's because she came over there for that reason. I think she came over there for that interaction. I don't think she gave a fuck about nothing else. What she was talking about with them dudes. And then because then when you even hearing the playback with her talking about the men came for her. No, they didn't. They didn't come for her. They didn't disrespect her. They didn't do none of that. He basically just said, like, we don't owe you shit. Like, who the fuck are you? That's all he pretty much said. You know, and he was in his right, because here you got some strange ass bitch. I don't know you. Don't know shit about you. And here you is asking all these motherfucking questions. Who is you, the police? You got to think about how the fuck men think. You know, Kimmy, I don't think she cared. It was about the attention at first. It was that being the shade. She just wanted to be seen. Right. Because the stats thing, and see, that was my one question that I wanted answered, but I had ended up getting down. I wanted to ask, did when she was on Seven, but I'm gonna go listen to it myself. But when she was on Seven Stars Live, did Seven Stars say something about Kimmy wanting stats? Because Seven Stars has said that first. Seven Stars said something about Kimmy wanting stats first. So I'm thinking that that's where Mona got that from. You know, so that's why she pointed that out. But then when you listen to the replay, like, what the fuck is you talking about? Because she act like, you know, you was just all on his dick or something or whatever. And it's like he was gone before you even did anything, said anything or whatever. So then she want to say, well, no, we're just the guys, you know, she didn't say anything till after the guys. But that's because that's when the frustration was. Everybody in the chat was saying the same shit, like, girl, move on. We don't give a fuck. Like listening to Black Rock and the other guys and just everybody going back and forth with her while she's trying to so-called get some clarification. Everybody was just over it. So it wasn't just Kimmy sighing or whatever she was doing in the background. It was everybody. Everybody felt the same way. So what are you talking about? Hey. So it was just like, that was some bullshit. So it was just bullshit. So when the stats thing didn't work out, then she went, okay, so listen to this, y'all. Now, this is what nobody peeped out. Okay, so first she said, oh, just, you know, when Stats was saying something, that's when you felt away. Then that was X'd out. Then after she was explained about how Kimmy reads the chat, then that's what she stuck with the last time. Oh, well, it was probably the chat was getting you hyped up. It was probably because you was reading the chat. Girl, you ain't even know nothing about nobody reading no motherfucking chat. So we just told you about reading the chat. And now all of a sudden you want to say, oh, so it was probably the chat. Girl, shut up. Shut up. I'm just disappointed, Mona. I am disappointed, okay? Because you slipping, girl. You didn't fell off. You didn't fell off, girl. Like, none of that shit make no sense. All that shit was fucked up. Mona, you usually at least try to make some type of sense, girl. Even if you still be caught in a lie, at least it can halfway make sense, girl. That shit was all see-through. See-through like a motherfucker. Like, girl, you ain't say nothing about it. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, now you gonna blame it on because she was reading the chat. Oh, so you was probably reading the chat and you was getting frustrated and stuff. No, bitch, everybody was frustrated. Everybody was like, what the fuck? Everybody was like, okay, we over it. Everybody was like, nobody gives a fuck. Everybody was just like, shut the fuck up. Everybody was like, move on. You know, just everybody was saying the same motherfucking thing. That's just point blank, period. Point blank in the period. And that's what I said. Now it's our fault. Right. Right. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. This girl is clowning. She just come up with any motherfucking thing. So that's why I say, like, she came over with preconceived. There we go. Yeah, we were all sick of her. Like, girl, don't nobody, you talking about you was up here 5 hours, bitch. I'm glad I came at the end because ain't no motherfucking way. Y'all some good ones. Y'all know y'all must love Bree or whatever, or love each other, because for y'all to be over there for 5 motherfucking hours with that bitch, oh fuck no. No ma'am, no sir. Fuck no. But I was on we was doing our makeup and mess. So that's why I didn't even know. And then when makeup and mess ended, we was when makeup and mess ended, that's when I seen that y'all was live. So I had came over there, but I'm glad, because ooh, bitch, I would not. Hell no. Bree a good one, all y'all some good ones, because ain't no motherfucking way. That bitch annoying as fuck, okay? And she gonna make everything about her. Everything is gonna be her, okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then you know what's so funny? If she didn't, okay, so what's so funny is if she was so closed in on trying to get clarification from the guy's issue with Gotti, do you know that like she never got that still, and she really didn't give a fuck? Because after her and Kimmy had their situation and then they came to whatever conclusion they came to, then guess what? Then she want to ask about, did she clear up something with me? And then she got off. Now I do know that Bree said she was getting off. Okay, yes, she did said she was getting off, but at the same time, your whole point in doing all that fuck shit was supposed to be because you was trying to get some clarification on what's going on with these men, and you left without that. So you just full of shit, just flat out, period, girl. Like, you just full of shit. She never wanted that. She never really wanted it. She came with an agenda from the get-go. Girl, did we make up, child? I was over y'all. I think it was just like a mutual, just like, okay, fuck it or whatever. That's just what I got from it. I guess she had said that y'all was in the back chat too, trying to figure out, like, you know, what had happened and stuff or whatever. So it kind of seemed like y'all made up, but and oh, I know we ain't buffering. I know we are not. Don't do that to me. Oh, well, I love you too. Thank you. Y'all, you think she's been going in the bushes this whole time? You talking about over here, or you talking about over there? You talking about over there? Now, Bree did say that she'd be in the bushes, because it was something about like her knowing what, knowing how like it go over there and stuff or whatever, and she said she don't be in the bushes. So, girl, I don't know. So, no, I don't. And Bree was like, well, sorry for assuming, but I still feel like 7 7. I'm telling you, and if she didn't send her, she still came because of Seven's live. So whether if it was Seven who sent her, or if it was she just wanted to come over for herself, it's still the same thing. I was gonna put another concealer in with this one, but oh, you know what? Yep, give me this one right here. Give me that. Give me that. She definitely, yeah, yeah. That's what I feel like, girl. Yes, you do be in the bushes. She watch every motherfucking thing because that's how she know to come in the first motherfucking place. How you just automatically just know to come to somebody's live that you don't never be in the bushes, you don't never know what's going on? Girl, shut up. Oh, she get on my nerves. Just get on my nerves with all that lying. That girl knows she can lie. Well, now she can lie, but she will. She don't do that good of a job at it. Hey, official, how you doing, boo? Mm-hmm. She went out of her way to say y'all were peaceful in the back chat while continuing to make the alleged shade an issue. Exactly. Because it's all about being seen and her supposedly trying to come out right. That's why I said, like, when she said what she said to me, talking about, like, basically, like, me and her got into it because I was coming for her. Like, girl, you was out here being a whole motherfucking scammer, and you mad because people talking about it. Bitch, if you don't go on some motherfucking where, as much as you have made videos talking about people, and ain't nobody supposed to talk about your fuck shit, is you crazy? Get the fuck on some motherfucking where. Like, get the whole fuck on, okay? Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, didn't nobody do nothing to that lady. Nobody. Kimmy, the man, nobody did nothing to her. Cause even at the end, she was talking about, she said something about basically, like, when this stuff happens to me, like, she was just a straight victim. Like, she said some shit like, when this stuff happens to me, and like shit always just happening to her. Girl, shut the fuck up. You turned on your big dick energy, girl. You started going at them men, acting like you was a whole nigga, acting like you just was gonna fight them and whoop their ass, talking about they came for you. No, they did not. The men did not come for you. Nobody came for you, actually. You wanted somebody to come for you. That's what you wanted. Seems like people are bringing all this beef to Bree's channel because of the guys. These women seem real mad that Bree has new straight men on her channel. And you know what? And I'm going to tell you something. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Like, y'all get so motherfucking mad, like, about somebody having some new people around, and then they men and they not over there with y'all. Like, is y'all thirsty? What's going on in y'all real motherfucking life that you just need all this damn attention from a man online? Like, they've been here the whole motherfucking time. Shit. Like, they've been here the whole time. They ain't just get here, you know? And the thing is, like, I'm going to support people who support me. And then it's good to have new people. Like what we was just talking about earlier, that shit gets boring. Like, you know what I'm saying? The circle just gets so motherfucking small from all this fuck shit that goes on here. You barely got anywhere to go on this bitch. So I'm more than happy to meet as many motherfuckers as possible to have somewhere else to go. As long as they cool and chill and stuff, and I don't see no fuck shit, then shit, I'm gonna support. Period. And really, it just seems like that's what it is. Like, people are just mad. Are y'all just mad because y'all didn't get to them first? Are y'all mad because they didn't come to your channel? Gotti been coming on my channel, like I said, since very early on. Like, it's just been certain people behind the bar. Like, he over there, like, kind of over there in that sector too. Like, it's different people. It's straight men on this site. When they come over here, I'm coming over there. Like, please, I want as many channels to frequent as possible. Get the fuck away from over here and all these hating ass bitches. You got time for that shit. You want to have good conversations. You want to have fun. Like, this is an entertainment app, and they turn this shit into be a miserable as fuck. Like, who the fuck wants to come online to purposely be miserable and get mad? Like, for real. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we on here to chill, have a good time, good conversation. you know, promote your business, whatever you on here to do, you on here to do that. Ain't nobody on here to argue and fight with a bitch. Okay. Numbers, yep. They are big mad because I playfully flirt. But that's what, like, dang, we can't have a good time. I mean, that's the thing. Like, dang, like it's the fucking internet. Like, damn, they must got some go-go gadget dicks or something. Somebody must be stretching dick from one state to another and everywhere in between. Cause damn, the fuck, like y'all act like I hate to see, but we already know what Seven act like. We know what Seven act like when she don't even get the dick. Okay, we done seen her. Okay, she possessive right now. All right, she don't need to know nothing. She Seven crazy. Seven be like, bitch, you asked me for my number, you my motherfucking man. Seven be like, bitch, you looked at me, bitch, we married. Bitch, I wish you would talk to somebody else. Yeah, they act like they got the go-go gadget ping. They stretching ping all across the damn country and shit. Like, damn. Girl, I ain't even ever touched this damn man, but dang, I can smile, I can laugh, I can giggle, you know. It's fun, it's innocent, it's just people chilling, having a good time, good energy. Like, shit, we chilling. We chilling. I'm mad my smoothie gone, y'all. I never seen so many miserable bitches in one place. Man. Like, damn. Y'all like this in your real life? Is you really angry? Girl, you mad. I'm not really on here trying to cuss nobody out and all that shit no more. You know, like I'm just to the point, I'm talking my shit and I'm gonna keep it the fuck moving. Okay, like, you know, even if it is cussing a bitch out, whatever, but all that angry shit, getting mad for real, like, no, no, we is on here to have life is crazy enough. Like, life already crazy. Y'all trying to make it worse. Like, people be going through real shit. People trying to find a new way to make money, trying to make their family happy, trying to build something in life, and y'all motherfuckers on here pissed off over the dumbest shit. Shit, we trying to chill, connect, network, everything that YouTube is about. That's what YouTube is about, is connecting. You know what I'm saying? Meet new people. Hey, connect dot. Go get your pee. That motherfucker stretch all the way around. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. That shit is like that motherfucking what's that ass scene on TV, hose? Y'all remember it's like this hose that like it unravels and it just keep going and going. Damn it, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on, my bad. I need to put y'all in. I need to put y'all in the thing. There we go. There y'all go. But yeah. Connect that. How you doing, boo? Y'all don't let me get a whole no go gadget pin. That motherfucker just keep on rolling and unrolling for days or whatever. I'm gonna use every bit of it, okay? I'm gonna find a way to make that motherfucker work. Okay, let me see. What waterline are we gonna put an eyeliner? Yeah, y'all. So my son, he ain't feeling good. He in the bed now. I done took off work today. I was not trying to take no days off this week. None, but here we are. Oh shit. Oh, dang it. Okay, there we go. Dang it. The hell? My bad, y'all. My big ass earring. Okay, there we go. Big ass earrings. But Yeah, I was not trying to take no days off this week, but do what you gotta do. Well, my earring game. I'm finna head back to Bigo. I hate this sector now. Connect that. I'm on Bigo now. I'm on my Bigo. I'm trying to figure it out. Somebody need to help me figure it out. Hey, Sean. Somebody need to help me figure this shit out, because Lord. He said, I hate this sector now. Man, there's some bullshit. And then we got some new people over here that, liven it up a little bit, have a good time. Because to be all the way honest, the guys that's coming over here, like, they seem to be good people. Like, they got good energy. They cool people. They not too uptight. You know what I'm saying? They just be doing their thing, talk their shit. So it's like, damn. Like, it ain't like it's no fucked up ass people, coming over here and fucking shit up. Like, damn, what's her name? Brooke and all that that bunch that came over here, bringing they scamming shit and all that over here. No, it ain't nothing like that. All the people that came over here to chill, have a good time, meet some new people, talk some shit, connect, network. You know what I'm saying? What social media is about. It's about being social, people. Okay, connect that. Now I'm humming the Inspector Gadget theme song from the cartoon. You so silly. You so silly, y'all. This sector is lame. I'm telling you, this shit getting boring as fuck. Just for no motherfucking reason. We trying to like liven this shit up. Get back to doing what we was doing, which is having fun. Roast the motherfucker, talk shit. Come on each other's channels and you know what I'm saying? Different shit. Just support each other and stuff like that. Like, and it just should just grow, grow, grow. But instead, it's shrinking. Y'all notice that? Like, instead of it expanding, which is what it should be doing, it's shrinking down. Because it's like, it's all these split lines between everybody. It's like, everybody, these people over here, these people over here, can't go over here, go over here. It's just a problem. This person end up doing some fuck shit. They sell their motherfucking soul. Now you can't fuck with them no more. Now you only over here. Now it's just, that shit crazy. Mm-mm. Nope. I ain't gonna let it get me. I'm not letting it get me. Nope. It's supposed to be getting bigger, not getting getting shorter. It's supposed to be more and more people coming over and interacting and all that shit. Fucking around with these people. Everybody gonna just be closed in. What's this? This is blue. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm about to put that in my waterline. You're right, but they're only supposed to go to. You're right, but they're only supposed to go to certain channels. Right. This sector is like WWE wrestling. You can only go so long pretending it's real. Right, right. That's true. Hey, Paige, I ain't on too high to go back and forth with someone. Yeah. Period. Man, it's kind of just like, we seen that already. Hey, boo. Thank you. It's almost like, we done seen that already. We done heard that already. I know I get tired of motherfucking repeating myself because I be repeating the hell out of myself. Saying the same shit. That's because everything you see go on over here already been done. So when we talking about a situation over here, all you gonna be doing is repeating yourself from the last person that did it. And bright enough? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's see. I ain't going back and forth with you. Yeah, I'm gonna figure this Bigo shit out. I know somebody got a video or something about it. Somebody got to have something on how to do it. We need a live with you and Rita and Flyucci. They over here. For real, they over here. Let's get it popping. I think that's it, y'all. I'm about to put a little something on my lip, and then that's it. I don't know. I know my son ain't feeling like really eating nothing because his tummy, he done threw up and shit. So not cooking. I already got my ice. Oh, you follow them? Okay. Hey, Tim Dolo. All right. I'm gonna are they names the same on here? And that's another thing, like going to different platforms to share your YouTube, like cross. Hey Mo, how you doing, boo? Like I'm trying to go on as many platforms as possible to share all my shit. That's what it's all about. Okay, babe. Thank you. Thank you for helping me on here. Yes, we're gonna figure this shit out. I see these girls on here bouncing on balls and shit. I'm like, what are they doing? Yeah, they be having like one of them big $5 beach balls. And playing music. I'm like, what the hell? But I guess that's the thing over here. I guess everything got every platform got their own shit of what's popular. Hey, Maverick, come through, lips. Does anyone use stereo anymore? I don't think so. I was asking that not too long ago. I ain't heard about nobody. Oh, damn it, y'all. I'm so sorry. I ain't heard about nobody going over there. Uh-oh. Except for what you call it. Thank you, Mo. I muted myself. Hey, Mr. Get It Done. I need some more clear lip gloss. Wait a minute. You said Heidi has Fly Nation now. Oh, oh. That's what she calling herself? Like, I need to learn how to like read these numbers and stuff on here. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn it. YouTube, thank you. All right, y'all. Did you watch Sweet Mom's video about Kevin Samuels? Nope. I'll go watch it. I didn't even get a notification. Nope. I'll go watch it though. All right, y'all. So this is the finished look. This is it. And the bottom line is, do you, boo? Do you, boo? Is the bottom line. Okay. You know, everybody has the freedom on here to do as they please. Don't be doing shit because it's gonna please somebody else, because all you gonna do is be looking crazy in the end when you get fed up and you break away, and you know you got a whole lot to say. So just, stay true to you, like we always say. Do what makes you happy, support who you like, and keep it the fuck moving. That's just it, y'all. Keep it the fuck moving. Okay? Because ain't none of these hoes on here gonna do nothing for you that they expect for you to do for them. That's just real. All right? They expect you to have all of this loyalty, give them all of this respect, money, support, everything. And what are you getting out of it? Are you learning anything from them? Are you having a good time? You know, what are you really getting out of it? You got to understand, you got to think, like, when you are spending your time on this shit, like, what are you leaving with at the end of the day? Are you leaving feeling good? Are you leaving uplifted? Are you leaving feeling like, you spent your time, you didn't waste it, like you spent it in good faith. So y'all just stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't owe nobody nothing. Especially not a bitch that you ain't never met before, and you doing them a favor by watching their motherfucking video. Okay? You gotta understand, you hold the power. Subscribers hold the power. You are the reason that the channel is successful, that the channel is growing, that the channel has engagement. Without you, it wouldn't be none. She said it on one of her videos on YouTube. Oh, okay. It was alive, it was good, but all the men up there was agreeing with Kevin. No one named, no kind of high value man. Girl, As April, do you know if Kiddo was a mod over at Sweet Mouth? Yeah, she was last time I knew. Yep, she was a mod over there. Last time I knew, I don't know if she still is, but I'm pretty sure she still is. They've supposedly been knowing each other like ever since Kiddo had always told me that Sweet Ma is the first channel like she started supporting on here. Like way back when. Yep. So I went live, but I was done after Breeze live last night. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it too. Yeah, maybe we could talk about it. Or I wanna go watch his last video too, because he a mess though. He is a mess. Like, yeah, he need to fucking stop it for real. He tripping. He is tripping. But you know, that's, and matter of fact, that is the conversation I want to have, y'all. And that would be interesting to have, since we do have some guys over here talking about the high value man. And thank you. Talking about the high value man. That would be interesting to talk about. I feel like they just base their value on the money that they make. That's what I feel like. But in my opinion, that's not what makes a high value man or woman. If we gonna talk about it, that's probably who blocked me. That, oh hey, yep. Because you know that's who blocked you over here. She used to swear up and down that that you would be saying stuff over in other people's channels and stuff or whatever. She was like, I got the proof or whatever. And I would always say, like, you know, my moderators, like, if they tell me something, like, I don't even ask for no proof, because I would hope to think that you ain't gonna lie to me about no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, saying that a person is commenting something about me over in another channel is stupid shit. You know, that's just dumb. Like, you know, if they did, okay, thank you for letting me know. But at the same time, if they not, then they not. You know, don't bring your problems over to a channel that you moderate for. If you don't like a person, just don't moderate while they're in the chat that day. It's as simple as that. Like, it's not rocket science, you know. You're here at free will. You're doing me a favor, you know, and I appreciate it to the umpteenth degree. And I don't want you being disrespected in here, and to prevent an argument from happening or anything like that. I would just rather that, you know, you just choose to step back that day, you know. And yeah, but anyway, she would swear up and down. I'd be like, you know, I don't need to see nothing. If you say it, then I believe you. And then I had seen you commented on somebody's video, and it was something, she said something similar, but she had, like, you know, hyped it up or whatever. And I was like, even actually, she was taking up for me. But you know, I'm like, Duchess always got, like, she will always ask a question in an unbiased way. Like, she will always make a point that could be, you know, for either end of it, whatever it is, you know. So it was, I was like, that wasn't nothing. And then, no, not that. And then she was like, no, not that. It's something else. And it was over here. And I got the proof or whatever. Did she ever send it? No. But it's all good. Same shit I say over here. Should tell Sweet Ma that trick is sabotaging her platform for personal beef, but I don't feel like it. Yeah. And that's stupid, because for her to still be holding on to some shit, and really I don't even know what she's holding on to, because I think it's just the problem is the problem that she has with you. You didn't do anything to her, not that I know of. So I don't even know what her actual problem is with you, because then when I find out that it's not what she says it is, like, you ain't, you know, talking about me or dragging me nowhere or nothing, then, you know, what is the actual problem? That's why I can't stand Tracy lying there saying your moderators were doxing people. Bitch, I have a job and a puppy. I don't have time to dox like you do, Tracy, sitting up all damn day on YouTube. You know what? And that was fucked up. Nobody over here was doxing. We were trying to prevent. Well, I was getting ahead of it. Nobody over here was doxing. And you got your motherfucking nerve because the thing is, girl, you dox. So how are you over here talking about what somebody is doing when you are proud? Like, you say it loud and say it proud, how you dox and you love doing it. So what is your point? If they were, I'm just, what, even if y'all was, even if there was a moderator over here doxing, like, who are you to be talking about it? Who are you to be pointing it out like it's something wrong when you are one of the main people on here that continues to dox? You over there in Texas in a whole damn shit show, and you asking for information for Kwani and her family. Like, get the fuck out of here. It was the one time I went over the 7 stars and said the mods was on some bullshit, and that was the same exact thing I said here about 15 minutes earlier. Oh, well, shit. Mm, 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 mm. Nothing to her until she kept blocking me. She sure did. And I had no idea. Like, I think you had came in on another channel or whatever. And then I got a moderator, like she would message me on the second. You hear me? Like, she would message me like, why is this? Why, like when the blocking and stuff is going on, I'm like, what the fuck? She wanted you to herself, girl. You know what, the only thing really pissed me off about Kiddo and that whole situation is that I truly believe that she was sick, that she truly, was sick and stuff. And as far as like her, going through her treatments and stuff like that, like, I really believe that. I had really believed that, she was sick and she was just like this nice person. And she would tell me all these stories about how her dad was. And she would just always tell me these like stories of her upbringing and things like that. And that's the way that she is how she is, because people would have questions like, how is it this person you never met, they just doing this for you and you're not doing anything. And so, just to give y'all some background, she would give me, stories and information of her upbringing, explaining why, she is the way that she is as far as giving and things like that. But yeah, like, I truly believe, well, Monita, I don't know. So I'm not saying that she's not, but I will say that she's very manipulative. And I'll also say that I don't know, she's very manipulative. And I just think that she's one of those people that will say anything to get that attention. So I don't know if she really is or not, or was. But everything that she told me, I believed. And when I spoke to her when she was first starting her treatment, that time when she called me, and it was so bad. It was so bad. And she was in tears, and I was in tears. Like, I was so fucked up. Like, if I could have just jumped on a plane and got to her, I would have, like, at that moment, like, I would have been out of here to go and help her, and just so she could have somebody. That's, I really thought that she was a cool person, and anything that I could have done for her as a friend, I would have, but I don't know. It's like a sick twistedness that you meet some people on here and they really do like have this way of just trying to find, whatever way they can, get this grip on you, they will, and at that time, her way was monetary. She felt like I was in need and she had, and boom, and yeah, that was a very, very unique experience that I had never been in before, and yeah, I would never be in it again, ever. You know, 3 times, Lord Jesus, 3 times. Miss Playful got one of Tree Dog's mods as a moderator, or but yeah, and the 7 stars. I remember 7 stars started blocking moderators way back. I'm one of the first people that she blocked. She blocked all my mods and came in here, was talking that shit because I was letting flow in my chat. She was mad as fuck. It's no problem, niece. It's no problem. But yeah, I don't know if she wasn't sick or if she isn't. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't put it past her if she lied. I'm just saying, because as far as I'm concerned, all her stories were lies at this point. So yeah, y'all. So I'm feeling this little orangey pinky look. I literally only used 3 eyeshadows for this look. I used the orange and the pink and this Alamar Spanglish palette that I got in BoxyCharm a few months back. Real pretty palette, you guys. It has a nice mirror, and then it just has the 8 shades, but very pretty. 4 mattes and 4 shimmers, and yeah, it has like this neutral brown, and then it has the other little couple pops of color, and then the shimmers are very nice. Actually, this duochrome orange is what I got on my eye, which I think, because it does have like some pink flickers in it. So I did these 2 orange and hot pink shades down here, and then I did that shimmer right there. So yeah, that's how I did my eyes, and I like it. And I used a brown liquid liner, and then I used this blue liner, gel liner, my waterline by Revlon. So, and of course a nude lip with my boring ass. Oh, I just keep moving y'all around. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I wouldn't either. She was bizarro. Very subtle. That's the sad part. We live in a world where people will lie to no end for some damn attention. Yeah. And it's worse on here because people do it for money. No, just not just sympathy and attention. Right. Right. It really is amazing to me how many people do not work. Let me just say that. Like, at the time when I started my YouTube and then I had got laid off, like, that was a very unique time of my life because I've always worked. Like, that's what I've always done. That's why I haven't traveled and different things like that, because it was always work, and my work, I wasn't working at a place where, you get vacation time and all that shit. It was always, some, special situation. So, or for years it was, at least, 10 years strong, 12 years strong, so, and raising my kids and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that was like, for me to be laid off, like, that was only the second time since I've ever started working that I had not worked for a period of time, and for like a long period of time. And so yeah, and the first time it was only 3 months, like the first time I had ever been off, and that was because I broke my toe and blah 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 whatever. But couldn't move around too good or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So for me to be laid off for that amount of time, and I mean, it was just so much of an uproar. And even now, people still talk about it now when they're talking about me, like as far as like me working and stuff. But it's just amazing seeing how many people on here that don't. Like they do not work, they don't do anything. I'm like, what the hell do y'all survive? So I don't know, but it is what it is, y'all. These people, people will do whatever. It's so funny when you're talking about people who use and con and they're full of deceit, because they will make the biggest effort to get over on somebody and to lie and to get that attention and that financial gain. But with all of that they put into that trying to get over on somebody, if they would just go to work or just do it on their own, not only would it be so much easier, it would be more appreciated by the people involved. You know what I'm saying? So, mm, mm. AT said it's very hard to find a job nowadays. You have to know somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Like here where I'm at, there's like buku people like hiring and stuff like that. Like there's people hiring all over the place, but that's because a lot of people are choosing not to work. Um, they're choosing not to work because they would rather, get the benefits that's available now, or they would rather not, you know, put themselves out there to possibly gain COVID. So it's understandable nowadays, but I'm just saying, just period. Like even when I was laid off, it's like a lot of the same people that was talking about me not working, neither were they. And, even some of them quit their job for YouTube. But I was going through it and it was like hard, like especially the first few months. I mean, I will say like, like halfway through or whatever, I'm finally like getting in the mode of it. And then I had even started getting lazy. I did go through like a lazy period and all of that, because then you get used to not going to work. So, it was a phase, but I'm definitely glad I'm back at work. I don't care where I work, because I'll just work. Like I don't give a fuck about where it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as if I'm doing a job and they are paying me, I'm good with that. I have to take care of my household. I've always had kids. I still have a young child, a minor child. So I gotta work. Like, when you got kids or whatever, it ain't no choice. You gotta make some motherfucking money, okay? Whether if you out there getting it on your own or whether if you're gonna be working for somebody, you gotta get it. Period. It ain't no, you know, you can't. You better find somewhere, you know. So yeah. But we saw you hustle to get back to work. These people sit on and brag about not working and using their subbies. Yeah, and that's the crazy part too. Because for people to just really like can just sit on here and talk about how these, they get taken care of and they don't gotta do nothing. And I mean, I get, that's crazy within itself, because it's like the people who, hey, allegedly boo, the people who are doing for you, they gotta work to get what they're giving you. That's crazy to me. That the people that are, I mean, do what you do, like, because when you talk about money and stuff like that, like people really be upset, like, why are you talking about what's in my pockets? I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money or what not to do with your money. But what I am saying is, I would feel real dumb if I'm going to work all motherfucking day and, shooting money out to this person all the damn time, and they're sitting online bragging about how they don't got to because they got me to take care of them. Like, hell no. You ain't my family member. You ain't my, I don't even know you in person. Like, nothing. I ain't getting nothing out of it. Fuck that. No, no. And that's another thing, because like people talk about what somebody did for me, and I would tell that person, like, don't, like, take care of you, take care of you, and take care of what you got going on. Like, I appreciate it. I thank you so much. I love you for it. But at the same time, like, I would rather you do you. And, you know, I mean, but I do appreciate it because it did get me through, all of you, who did something for me got me through. So I appreciate it so very much because and that's how you do know, God is there and God is always on time, because how else does it happen that I get laid off? I start my channel, I get laid off, and then I just have this outpour of support the whole time that I am laid off. And then as soon as I go back to work, it cut off. Like, I don't get that support no more. Like, I appreciate the people who's, some people do send me something every now and then, but like, I get nothing like what I used to get. And I'm okay with that, but I'm just saying, like, that's how you know when God steps in and he's doing his work, because the timing is just there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I tell y'all, it was like, bam. And then when I went back to work, bam. Okay, you good now. You know what I'm saying? That it's just like, he's like, okay, you got you now, and they got their stuff going on, pandemic and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, so I mean, I'm thankful. I will forever be thankful, you know. Um, if they would have just found something to do, they wouldn't have to be looking like fucking fools on this public ass platform. That's true, yeah. Could never be silly in public like this. Girl, I knew you wanted to go back to work badly when you were geeked about that McDonald's job. I was geeked. I was so happy I got hired, y'all. Oh my God. That is so crazy. And then they didn't and then they still didn't let me in when it was time to go do the orientation. They was like, bitch, that damn background check a motherfucker, and when you can't get in McDonald's, like, damn, get in McDonald's. But I was so happy to get hired, y'all. I was excited. Like, shoot, he was talking about like how you can work all these hours. Oh, I was about to be in that bitch. Okay, probably getting fat as fuck, but I would have been in there. Okay, shoot. But Brittany, like, they're making up problems to make themselves relevant. Hey, allegedly, boo. Oh, trust, they're hiring here, hiring their friends. Oh, yeah. See, that's crazy as fuck. That shit is ridiculous. Wow, wow. But I get it though. I get it because you know what? It's like, even with my situation, like, it is about who you know a lot of times. Most of the time, actually. It don't even matter no more like your education or your background or no shit. Like, if you just know the right people, you'll be right in there. Not even knowing shit. And it'll be somebody that has the experience or the education or whatever it is, the qualifications to get that same position, and they will be looked over because this person knows somebody. That shit is fucked up. I'm kind of in my lazy phase of my furlough, but it's not comfortable. This is the longest I've been off in years. Well, Monita, you know what? It's okay, babe. It's gonna work out right when it needs to work out. It's gonna work itself out. So don't worry about it. What I had to grasp is that, and you guys had helped me grasp this, is that this might be a time when you're working on other stuff that you weren't able to. I mean, it's almost like when the pandemic started, and, I was kind of like talking to you guys about the pandemic. Like, this might be a time where, you're forced to be off. Just think of when you're at work and you don't have that time to do things that you've been wanting to do, or work on something, or start that business, or anything. It's just like when we spend 2/3 of our life working. So you got to think all of that time that we spend to make that dollar, and all of a sudden we don't we don't have to be there anymore for a while. And so that time right there, that a lot of times can be a blessing. That can be the time that we are doing things that we've always wanted to do and just weren't able or couldn't because we didn't have the time to do so. Education and another stream of income or just anything. There's so much time with your family, things around the house, you know learning yourself all over again. A lot of times we will turn into what we do for a living, and then when we got free time we don't know what to do with ourselves because that's all we do, that's all we know. So it's like this could very much so be a time when it's just about you. It's about you and just taking care of you and anything extra that you usually can't when you're working. So don't worry about it. And then as far as the lazy stage, you deserve that lazy time. All the years that you work and grind and do for others and build somebody else's shit up, it's like this is your time. So thank you, Blazing. Thank y'all for thumbsing up the video. Hey, Sabrina Boo. McDonald's is surprisingly strict about who they hire. It's easier to get a bank job than some McDonald's. And do you know that that is true? Do you know that I have an actual release? I had to get that for when I was trying to get licensed. And if you guys remember when I was working on getting licensed for work, one of the things that I had to do is apply for I call it a waiver, but basically it's from the Federal Reserve Bank, and basically it's saying that they're allowing me to, outside of my background, still be able to work at a bank or a financial institution. And the reason why is because the company that I was being hired into, they also have their own bank. So that's why I had to get that. So yeah, and what's so crazy is I think now they're letting it go, or they're just letting the credit card go. It's one of the two. But anyway, yeah, I got a whole waiver saying that I can work at any bank or any financial institution, but can't work at McDonald's. So yes, Blazing, I'm here for a 4-day work week. Yes, yes, yes. I had to learn to relax. When I was working, I was always tense. Now I'm not, and now I'm not in energy save mode. That was the hardest thing for me to learn. Yes, yeah, because you be so like just caught up in the hustle, the bustle, the business, and making sure shit done, and that shit can be nerve wracking, like for real. Nerve wracking, stressful. You know what, y'all? Saturday when I was at work, I wanted to, dang, my phone was going dead, and I wanted to hit live so bad so y'all could just listen to the conversation because they're the guys, they just be down there talking sometimes, and they older guys, so I think Moonshine is 80. I think Moonshine 80 or about to be 80, something like that. Y'all know Bob, he's 72. And then I don't know how old Sonny is, but they was down there talking, right? And they all from the South or whatever. They from Mississippi and Alabama. And so anyway, so they talking about where they from and stuff like that. And my the one guy, he was talking about how his cousin works at a meat farm, like an animal farm or whatever. And we was talking about the food and people getting sick and stuff like that. And I was like, this is food. Like, people don't grow their own food like they used to. They don't tend their own animals like they used to. You don't know what you eating. And he was talking about how the farm down there, how they can raise a baby hog into a grown hog enough to kill and sell in 3 days. How do you get a grown ass hog in 3 days? And he said they do the same with the chickens, and then they make them grow up so fast that sometimes they can't even keep up with the, killing them and getting them ready to go and stuff or whatever. So he said how his cousin was telling him how the chicken had a sore on it, a sore on his leg, and they just, cut the sore off or whatever, and they still process it and, send it out and stuff. And that's fucked up, so it's just like we do have to yeah, you got to be careful of what you're putting in your body and stuff like that. But speaking of like just being happy and stuff like that and stress, Sonny was talking about being broke, and he was like, he was like, life just good. He was like, life is a blessing, and life is meant to be happy. And he was like, he's like, even if you broke, just be happy, because there ain't nothing you can do about it. You sitting up there crying, you mad. All you doing is making your heart bad. And he was like, shit, I know I'd be broke sometimes and be sitting there mad and, sad and stuff like that. But he said soon enough, like he just started dealing with it, like just was happy because he's like, fuck it, all I'm gonna do is like make my heart bad, be stressing myself out for nothing, can't do nothing about it. And he's like, something will come through. He's like, one of your friends might come through with a bottle, and they just show up one day, like, man, you want to drink, want to chill, whatever. Just it was just listening to him just say that, and it's just little stuff, but it's so true. Like the message itself is so true. Like we will stress out over shit, and it's like for what? What is that doing? Like, how is that helping the issue? Right, Blazing? Like how is that helping the situation? It's not, I mean, it's one thing to try to figure out another way to get something done and keep shit going and stuff, but to just be wallowing in it and just pissed off and ain't doing shit about it, no, 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 no. Trust and believe. God provided us on this earth with everything that we need to survive. Everything that we need, we were put here with. We got the soil and the animals and we can grow our food and whatever we need. We have water, we have the sunshine, we have everything that we need is right here. People worry about all this extra shit, and it's just like everything you actually need in the world is right here at your fingertips. When you think about getting sick, the earth was created with the ingredients to keep you well. That's why going back to natural ways of healing yourself and eating right and just doing those simple things, learning like different herbs and plants and things like that are medicinal and stuff like that. All of that stuff is right there at our fingertips. We always putting our faith in all this man-made shit when everything we got is right here. So we just got to remember what's important in life, and that's at the end of the day being happy and believing in something higher than ourselves and doing the best that we can to treat people how we want to be treated and just put good out into the world as much as you can, and that's just what our day should consist of. I simply don't have the energy to waste on foolishness. No, no. With a name like Moonshine, he got to be 89. And he from Alabama, and they was talking about the town he from, and Bob was like, they got one traffic light, and then he was like, oh, we ain't got no traffic light, and then they was like, and Sonny was like, y'all ain't got no traffic light. How y'all gonna how y'all gonna how y'all gonna direct all that traffic down there? They was like, ain't no traffic, ain't nobody got no cars. They cars, whoa mule, how they stop their cars, whoa mule. Someone they got us. Moonshine was like, oh, we had wagons, we ain't had no cars. And Bob's like, they weren't allowed to have no cars. Like the white people, some of them had cars, and then they like, they can't have no cars or whatever. But anyway, it was just funny listening to them because they down there from these country ass towns and talking about they only had one street light and one traffic light. And I forget, he was saying like they ain't have nothing down there. Nothing. They grew all their own shit. Everything they needed, they had it, including liquor, where hence the name Moonshine. So he was known for he made his own liquor. So yeah. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna get up off of here. Thank y'all so much for chilling with me. I love y'all. Hope y'all having an amazing day. a good night. And just chill, get you some rest, and we'll see what's going on YouTube. And if I don't see y'all in the streets, I will definitely be on in the morning. Okay, get up in the morning, do my little exercise and shit, and yeah. So we'll be on in the morning. So I love y'all, and I will definitely see y'all later. Have a great night.